is here, so
We're live streaming now, Judge.
okay. I'm trying to find the officer for Miss Orlando Williams.
That was Officer Spidell, Your Honor.
And it's officers, oh, he's the one that is in Frank Murphy right now, correct? But we don't need him, right?
He's in courtroom 538 with Judge King.
Okay. Mr. Carlos Williams, we're going to put you in the waiting room for just a moment. We have one case before yours.
Okay.
All right. And this court is calling Orlando Williams, the case number for Orlando Williams is
Attorney Phyllis Gayton Robinson.
no, ma'am, 1 minute, please. Case number SP 122-29131. Orlando Williams, the charge is driver's license suspended. This is the date and time for trial. SP 132-62691.
I know, it's loud.
Defendant, violation of firearms ordinance. SP 136-42051. Same defendant, driving an unregistered or untitled vehicle. Count 2 of that same ticket, no insurance. Count 3 of that same ticket, no operator's license. Oh, I'm sorry, open alcohol in a motor vehicle, driver. Count 2. No. Case number SP 122-29132. No plates. And SP 136-44091, same defendant, disregarding a red signal. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 matters for Orlando Williams. All matters are scheduled for trial or formal hearing. If Ms. Orlando Williams is in the virtual courtroom, please say your name for the record.
Orlando Williams.
Thank you. Ms. Williams, because you are pleading, the court will accept your appearance on the cell phone only. We did explain to you earlier that if you were going to trial, we would have to arrange to have you on camera. But since you are pleading, we will not need that requirement satisfied. Okay. Who's representing Ms. Thank you. Who's representing Ms. Orlando Williams?
Attorney Phyllis Gayton Robinson, P71733.
All right, Ms. Gayton Robinson, how are we proceeding?
Ms. Williams has been made an offer that she'd like to take advantage of.
And what is that offer, ma'am?
To plead to 1 count of blockading and 1 count of passenger in possession of open intoxicants, and the other original matters will be dismissed.
Okay, so she's pleading to 2 matters. And which one is blockading? What's the ticket number?
1 moment, Your Honor. Let me go back to the offer.
Ms. Gayton Robinson, are you ready with this?
I am ready. Mr. Gillis sent me over offers. I'm looking for them, Your Honor. He texted them to me.
Phyllis, I have the offer too. I have the ticket number. You want them?
Can you help me, Miss Mary, with the ticket number, please?
Yes. Your Honor, she's pleading to blockading for SP 136-44091. And then the other one she's pleading to open intox passenger is SP 136-42053.
All right, thank you. Are both matters civil infraction? Is that open and tap for passenger a civil infraction?
To my understanding, Your Honor,
Or misdemeanor?
That's a misdemeanor, Your Honor.
All right, Ms., thank you very much. Ms. Williams, you've heard the representation of your lawyer. Are you in agreement with that representation?
Yes, Your Honor.
Ms. Williams, were you advised of your right to a trial?
Yes, I thought I was at trial.
Normally, if you were to have a trial, well, you're taking a plea. This is your trial date,
Oh,
but you're taking a plea. That's my
Okay.
understanding, correct?
okay.
So I have to ask
don't-
these questions on the record to make sure that your plea is
Okay.
being taken knowingly. All
Well, yeah, I
right,
don't
so
understand.
Ms.
the
Williams,
judicial
just so we
jargon, but
clear, wait
yeah,
a second,
yes,
Ms.
ma'am.
Williams, because Ms. Williams, we had extensive conversation in the breakout room. One moment. You understand that you are here for 5 different tickets. A couple of those tickets your officers were not here on. We discussed that, correct? Yes or no?
Correct.
Then you had 3 other tickets where there was reduction, so you did not get the points that you originally would have received. Is that correct?
Correct.
As a direct result, you are taking a plea offer and not going to trial, even though the officers are present. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
okay. The point is, Ms. Williams, you cannot be forced to take a plea. So the court
Yeah,
has
she
to
just
ask you certain
rough, and
questions. Pardon?
I don't. She has a bad attitude, and I'm just trying to understand. So I didn't know that me
I
taking
know
a plea was not me going to trial. But thank you.
She speaks a little aggressively. She does. You do, Miss Gaten Robinson. We love you over here, but we know you. And the citizens don't. So
It's not that I speak aggressively, Your Honor. The
You do,
reality
Ms.
of it is I've made clear to Ms. Williams that she had
Miss
options.
Gaten Robinson, stop. Don't get
You
aggressive
ain't made
with me.
nothing
Don't get
clear.
aggressive with me, please.
Okay.
Let's just see if we understand that. Yes, ma'am, you are aggressive. Understand that. Many attorneys are, but let's not have that debate on live stream. Miss Orlando Williams, you've heard the representation of your lawyer. Are you in agreement with that representation?
Yes, Your Honor.
Were you advised of your right to a trial?
Yes, Your Honor.
Ms. Williams, you understand that if you were to have a trial, normally it would take place inside of the 36th District Court. But because of the pandemic, the courthouse has been closed to the public. And so you have agreed to participate on the Zoom technology.
Yes, Your Honor.
I'm not sure where that background noise is coming from, but it is disturbing. Is that coming from the courtroom or is that coming from Miss Orlando Williams?
No, it's not for me, Your Honor.
Okay, I don't hear it now. So, whoever it was. Ms. Williams, did anyone force you, threaten you, or promise you anything in exchange for your plea?
No, Your Honor.
Are you pleading guilty of your own free will?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you pleading guilty because you are in fact guilty?
Yes, Your Honor.
And ma'am, do you understand that by pleading guilty, you will be waiving or giving up your right to a trial?
Yes, Your Honor.
Now, Ms. Williams, because this is a misdemeanor offense, I am going to have to swear you in. So I'm asking you to raise your right hand. My right hand is raised. I cannot see your right hand, but I'm asking you to raise it so that you can be sworn. Is your right hand
I
raised?
am, Your Honor. Yes, Your Honor.
Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you are about to give is the truth to the best of your knowledge and belief?
Yes, Your Honor.
You may lower your hand. On the date, the time, and the location indicated in the ticket ending in 42053, were you driving a motor vehicle in the city of Detroit?
Yes, Your Honor.
Was there open alcohol in that motor vehicle?
Yes, Your Honor.
Were you stopped by a police officer?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, Ms. Gayton Robinson, are you satisfied with the factual basis as to that charge?
I'm satisfied.
The court will accept the guilty plea as to that charge. We will also accept the recommendation to amend that charge to passenger with open alcohol in a motor vehicle. The court is also going to ask for a responsible plea to the civil infraction, which is disregarding the red signal. I think that's what you said. Is that what you said, Ms. Gayton Robinson? That's the
Yes,
ticket.
she's pleading to blockading.
All right, so because as a civil infraction, the ticket ending in 44091, Ms. Orlando Robinson, I'm sorry, Orlando Williams. Take the factual basis, I merely need you to plead responsible to the amended charge of blockading traffic. The original charge was disregarding a red signal. The recommendation is to amend it to blockading. Are you pleading responsible to that amended charge?
Yes, Your Honor.
The court will accept the responsible plea. We will also accept the recommendation to dismiss the remaining matters previously read into the record. For the charge of passenger with open alcohol in a motor vehicle, $125 is the fine. For the charge of blockading traffic, the fine is $175, a total of $300. Ms. Orlando Williams, are you able to pay that $300 within 30 days?
No, Your Honor. I'm a school bus operator, and we're off for 3 weeks in December, and in January. I don't start back. My last. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I was just going to say I can give you an additional 30 days, so a total of 60 days. Would that be helpful?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, Your Honor.
And
yes,
if you
Your Honor.
still need time, Ms. Williams, you can come into the courthouse on the first floor at the pay window and see if you can work out an installment payment plan so that you can pay in installments and you won't have to pay the entire amount at one time. But we'll give you 60 days and you can either come in for an installment payment plan or just have that extended period to pay the entire amount.
Okay.
Any questions?
Yes.
Miss Williams, can I have a moment to speak? Your Honor, Ms. Williams would like to ask the court to issue an order for the return of her firearm for the case that was dismissed.
Okay. If the prosecutor has no objection, since that matter is being dismissed, unless there's some other reason not to return that firearm, I'm sure they would. I'm sure.
Your Honor, sorry to cut you off.
Prosecutor
Your Honor,
Gillis,
there's no objection from the, it is, Your Honor. There's no objection from the prosecution.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Okay,
Miss Edwards, how would Miss Williams get the order?
Pardon?
Miss Edwards, how would Miss Williams get that order?
That order
I would
has
have
to be-
to- it would
Mr.
have to be written up by the judge.
Gillis, does that order have to come from the prosecutor?
Your Honor, it usually comes from the judge.
Pardon?
It typically comes from the judge, I believe.
Okay, I don't have a form for that, nor do I have a, this is my last day in this particular courtroom. As you know, I'm covering for judges. So who is going to be able to prepare that order for my signature? Would that be the clerk, Madam Clerk? I don't like to
Yes,
make promises I can't keep.
I can write the order up and you can sign it when you sign the cases.
Okay, I'll be in today.
Okay, what courtroom would you like me to bring the cases?
I'm gonna be in your courtroom. Where are you? 337.
337. Okay.
I'm coming in to sign the warrants in 337.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Anything further? On Miss Orlando Williams. If not, Miss Orlando Williams, you may disconnect from the hearing.
Okay, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Ms. Peyton Robinson, do you have someone else ready for the live stream?
Carlos Williams, I have an offer on, but he was not responding when I went to his breakout room.
He's here now. I don't know. I'll bring him into the virtual courtroom. Since you're there, the prosecutor's there, I'll remove myself and you all can talk. If we leave the live stream, we have to leave the live stream. Madam Court Reporter.